White and blue. Let's talk about this incredible laptop. It does go hand in hand if you're looking to kind of set yourself back up with a home office, or the students are out of school for the summer and you just want to be on the go and take life with you and do everything that technology allows you to do. We've got your laptop from HP. So this is a 15.6 inch. It's a touch screen laptop. It's got all the bells, all the whistles. We're going to talk about all those bells and whistles with your go-to do everything laptop. I do want to show first of all the colors, because there are 4 of them. A couple are super limited, so I'm just going to let you know where we're at. The most limited is right here, the teal. That one we have about 150 in the teal. The lavender that I just picked up, this one is only, there's less than 400 of the lavender. We have silver, but there's only about 135 of the silver. And then the remaining quantity is in this moonlight blue, this beautiful, like a denim-y blue. So I'm just giving you the heads up. You're getting any color you would like. You're getting a matching wireless mouse included. Oh, that's kind of a tight squeeze back there.
There's a mouse in there.
There's a mouse. Hey, there's a
Literally
mouse.
a mouse.
There we go. Okay, thank you.
Teamwork.
So that's kind of just the lowdown on your choices. Now we're going to delve into the details.
So the number one thing that I would point out about this extraordinary laptop is that it's touchscreen, it's touchscreen, it's touchscreen. So you're getting the number 1 selling screen size in America. The 15.6 inch screen, this is the screen size that most people choose. Why? It's Goldilocks. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's just right. In fact, I'm gonna just switch with Callie here, because I want to show you guys. I've set up a couple of things on this computer to show you. When you multitask, super simple to multitask, particularly when you have the touchscreen. You want to open something, that's how easy it is to open it. You want to slide around, you want to see something more clearly. It's just so easy to be able to touch it. So the 15.6 inch screen size, number 1 selling screen size in America. It is the most preferred, it is the most enjoyed. The battery life is nearly 12 hours. It weighs only about 3.8 pounds, so it's super duper lightweight and on the go. One other quick thing to mention, and again, those are sort of like off the cuff highlights. Touchscreen, the size that most people love. I'm going to get into the HP brand, and I love that this is AMD. Man, if you like graphics, if you like video, nobody does it like AMD. I want to highlight 2 things though. I want to highlight 2 colors actually. 2 of these colors we at HP make exclusively for HSN.
Yes, you
so
do.
I want to take just a moment. The teal, Callie's going to grab the teal. This is the lavender. Both the teal and the lavender also have sort of a little secret inside, and that is these incredibly beautiful keyboards. So this is the interior of the lavender. I would tell you, since lavender has launched, not in this one specifically, this is a brand new item, but we've done other computers in these colors with other specs. Lavender has been our most popular. It has been like far and away, people go crazy for it. So I think it's absolutely beautiful.
And then look
Callie
at the teal.
has this other really beautiful one, again
keyboard.
with almost like a wood plank look, almost like a teal wood grain look to it. I think it's so pretty as well. And those are exclusively available here.
While we're on that shot, look at that fingerprint reader.
Yeah, we need
Security
to talk
is
about that
another
too.
really important wow with this particular laptop. Yes. So it's Windows in S mode. That's Windows 11 S mode, which we'll talk about. That fingerprint reader really aids you, reduces stress, and protects you too.
It does. You don't have to. So one of the great things about having the fingerprint reader built in, if we have the video for the fingerprint reader, we can actually show that. It means that you never have to remember another password. So in order to log into your computer, you take your finger, you touch it to the fingerprint reader, and that logs you into the computer. That's great. That's cool enough, right? The next step, though, is that when you're in your web browser will remember individual passwords for individual websites for you. So never forget a password, never have to recover a password, never have to remember a password, never have to check your email and reset a password and all that. That's all gone. That's a wonderful, wonderful feature that's built in. Quick talk through the brands, if I may. So HP, we are the number 1 selling computer brand in America. We are very, very proud to be the number 1 computer brand in America. Thank you for making us that. We try to return that trust by building a superior product. And at HSN, we're also the number 1 selling brand, period.
Yep.
For all the great things. Callie and I were talking about careers tonight. Callie's been here 25 years. She showed me the pin. She's officially been here 25 years. Yep. Congratulations to you. And you sell everything, right? I mean, a ton of beauty and fashion and fitness coming up.
Do it all.
Callie sells it all. But the number 1 selling brand at the entire network is
HP.
And we are very proud of that.
And how lucky we are to have this brand here, because you know, and you can see right here, the values that we offer at HSN as opposed to any brick and mortar, any electronics store that you go to buy your electronics or your laptops. You know, they buy a certain amount. We buy a lot more, so we can negotiate a better price. With HP, we're great partners, and then we love turning those savings around to you. So what we get to do at HSN is we bundle things. Like, we give you all the things that you'd have to buy kind of a la carte when you're walking out of an electronics store as you're checking out, which we're gonna go through and we'll break that down too. But as you can see, it tallies up to well over $800 to get this laptop, this particular laptop. You couldn't find these colors, but I mean, you'd find silver. Potentially, you might find
maybe the blue,
maybe
the other two, no way.
But no way, they're only here. So that's another thing we pride ourselves on, and I know it makes you feel special because you are. And by the way, another thing, really quick: free shipping to your door, a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, and if you decide against it, we do not penalize you and make you pay a restocking fee like the retailers do. And this is the place that you can get the best quality with the best features, because it is HP, it is Microsoft, it is Windows. So now we're going to get back into
Let's do it.
The
Let's
specifics.
launch into it.
Yeah.
So actually, we're going to run this video real quickly. We mentioned fingerprint. I want to show it to you again. Frankly, it's not the kind of thing. It's the kind of thing you see on an $800+ computer, and you see right there. This is a half-price computer. If purchased separately, if you bought everything that we include, the mouse and the computer, all the incredible software we include, at over $800, maybe you would expect a fingerprint reader. At $400, nobody would. But you get one, and what it means is you can sign into your computer, like I'm showing you here, just using your fingers. I used my pointer finger a minute ago. You're going to see here I use my thumb. And then if we extrapolate that a little further, it also means that your web browser, which is secure because you've signed in using your fingerprint that only you have, right? Your web browser will then remember passwords to your individual website, so you don't have to remember passwords for websites. Such a great feature. Now let's talk about the base of all of this. So we've talked about HP, #1 selling computer brand in America, #1 selling brand, period, here at HSN. That's why we're able to do such extraordinary things, you know, half off what you would see if purchased separately other places. The next thing is the processor. And I don't get to do this processor very often, and I'm really, really excited. If you love video, if you love graphics, if you love gaming, this is an AMD processor. And AMD is the company, and you'll see right now as we run this video, AMD is a company that is really built on advancing the everyday laptop experience. Again, like Xbox, for example, uses an AMD processor. You know, that's the first thing that comes to mind. So when you think of like extraordinary gaming, extraordinary speed, multitask up to 2.5 times as fast, 250% faster than previous generations. That's a big thing. AMD Radeon Graphics built in. Again, the same ones that Xbox use, the same ones that, like, you know, your $600 standalone gaming stations use. AMD is inside here, so you have better graphics, you have better video, you have better multitasking as well. And you can see here, I've got lots of things all going on at one time. The computer isn't pausing, it's not waiting, it's not hesitating. Whether you're in the Microsoft Store, Callie mentioned earlier, pardon me, and this is, excuse me, this is a big thing. This has Windows 11 built in. Windows 11 in S mode is the latest in the Windows operating system family. And it also, because it's in S mode, is the safest operating system Microsoft has ever built. So when you're downloading games, movies, music, apps, etc., all of which, by the way, you see, I can do here with my finger. I can do here very, very simply. When you're downloading those things, you can download them right from the Microsoft Store. Something you don't have to download, you don't have to buy, you don't have to install, you don't have to keep up with, you don't have to pay for, is antivirus, or anti-spyware, or anti-malware, because the computer in Windows 11 is inherently protected. It is, in fact, the safest Microsoft operating system Microsoft has ever built. That's a big thing to be able to say.
Absolutely, and it's part of your laptop experience. One thing I haven't mentioned yet is that this is on VIP financing for HSN card holders. So that means it's only $35 for you to get this delivered right now. $35 a month, pay it off slowly over the course of one whole year. We don't charge you interest on the balance. We hold the balance. We just allow you to just pay it off slowly. $35 and a few pennies a month, but all the while it's yours. So you are having fun, whether it's gaming or whether it's all the things that we do on our laptops, wherever life takes you. I mean, it weighs like 5 pounds. It's super light. You heard about the long battery life. I'm gonna double check. 12 and a half hours on your battery life.
Wild, right?
Which is enormous.
Huge.
You could take a transatlantic flight to, I mean, you can go to London and watch 3 movies.
Yeah, you can go to London and halfway back, actually, and watch 3 movies. It's pretty extraordinary.
It is.
But you know, I say this often, if you're just joining us, I want to sort of point it out though. Like, for example, you saw that this processor is 2.5 times faster than its previous generation. So we're not saying 10% faster, 20% faster, we're saying 250% faster. It is really only technology that moves at this kind of speed. Callie's been here 25 years. I don't think she's gonna tell you she has a vacuum cleaner that's 250% more powerful than the one from 2 years ago, you know?
That's a great point.
It would rip up the wood floor. I mean, you wouldn't want it to be, but technology is a different thing. You hadn't heard of artificial intelligence or chat GPT 12 months ago, 18 months ago, right? Like the pace that technology, so if your computer is slow, if your computer is hot, if your computer is heavy, if you're tired of waiting on it, if your computer isn't touchscreen, this is your moment. I would do it. If you're thinking about it, thinking about Dad's Day, thinking about graduations, or thinking about it for yourself, I would buy this computer in a minute. With the Athlon processor, with the #1 screen size in America, with the touch screen, which makes the absolute biggest difference, and with a nice, big, solid state drive. Let's talk about that for a minute.
I was just going to say, you mentioned how it doesn't heat up as much. That's one of the benefits of having a solid state drive, which this has. It also makes it lighter weight. I said it was 5 pounds, but it's 3.5 pounds.
Yeah, it's
so it's even lighter than I thought. But let's talk about that. This is like the most, not the most important part of this laptop, but it's a super critical aspect.
Yeah, no, it is a critical aspect. The solid state drive means there's no moving parts inside your computer. No moving parts means it's lighter, quieter, and faster. It starts up and shuts down more quickly. It multitasks more quickly. It uses battery life more intelligently, which is one of the reasons why, like Callie said, 12.5-hour battery life. That is an all-day battery life built in. I'm gonna ask our crew to get ready to turn the lights down because I wanna show you, there's a couple of little things that I want you guys to see. Like we talked about, for example, the fingerprint reader. That's a really big sort of additional friendly feature, if you will, that's built in. I wanna show you guys the backlit keys in just a minute. So when we get the lights down in the studio, we'll do that. Before we do that, I'll show you something else that's really cool though, and that is, this has a built-in shutter that goes over the webcam. So you don't have to worry about having a Post-it note or that sort of thing. I know a lot of us worry about security of our webcams. Am I on the camera? Am I off the camera? Look if you are pulled over there, you know that your webcam is certainly not on. No one is seeing through it. We're gonna take the lights down now and show you this other really cool feature that you don't see in $400 computers very often. This has a backlit keyboard, so you can't see the keyboard, right? Well, actually you can.
That's great.
Look at that. Thank you,
awesome.
Leah. Thanks for turning those lights down. So I'm gonna turn it off again. So that's fully off. This is all the way on. If that's too bright for you, you can turn it to half brightness if that's more comfortable, or all the way off. It's such a nice feature. Once you have backlit keys, you'll be like, here's the truth. I was just telling Kelly, I just had a birthday. This is an middle-aged truth. I have the backlights on almost all the time. Like any little extra help I can get, seeing things just a little bit more clearly as they're smaller, I'm down for it. So I actually do leave the backlight on a lot.
It's nice.
Whenever you need it, you can use it.
If you're on an airplane, just to have the backlight, that's just another extra like perk.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that would be easy enough to leave off, considering it is half the price here as what you'd have to spend if you find this, and you wouldn't, because this is what, again, we do so well with HP as such a strong partner at HSN, is that we do all these big wows. We want to exceed your expectations. We always want to wow you. We always want you to be thrilled and happy and come back for more, whether it's electronics or everything else that we offer. And by the way, stay with us, because I can't wait for you and I to get fit together with Marjolaine. She's here with our Aero Pilates system coming up next hour. But this is just really, it's one of those you're watching at the right time kind of moments once again. I do want to let you know, if you want the silver or the teal, we're at about $100 We're hovering around 100 available. That's it. So that is one of the most beautiful teals, and that is one of the exclusive colors. I'm going to show you again the inside because it is so pretty, how you get that unique keyboard. And again, all the features that we went through, if you're just tuning in and missed a bit of it, we're gonna highlight the bullets, the top notes, so you can really understand what you're getting into, which is gonna be the best laptop you've probably ever experienced. The other one, though, is the silver, which is the one color that you can find in retail. You couldn't possibly find this beautiful moonlit blue, but it is very pretty, and it is another limited color choice. Lavender is also our #1 bestseller, and that's got the unique, more of an agate kind of keyboard design as well.
You won't find it anywhere else. It is something that we at HP do exclusively for the folks here at HSN. We are so proud of our partnership, and I really believe HSN is the best place in America to buy an HP product. You can see, if you compare how much do I spend somewhere else, if you bought everything separately that we're including, it's about twice as much anywhere else. Why? Because this packs a lot of punch. It's a touchscreen computer. That's probably the #1 thing that I would draw to which I would draw your attention if you're just joining us. Having a touchscreen is huge. Having a touchscreen computer changes absolutely everything. It makes it so much easier to search the web. It makes it so much easier to see the things once you're on your favorite website. You hop to hsn.com, you want to see something more clearly, whether it's a piece of jewelry or whether it's a fashion or anything. Look, it's just a matter of pinching and zooming. There's Colleen's pave jewelry, gemstones, so much more easily seen because we were able to pinch and zoom a little. I'll go down here to our small print. I always like to look for the smallest print on the website, and look at, when you've got a touch screen, there's no such thing as small print. HSN's small print is actually something we want to shout from the rooftops anyway, because free exchanges and easy returns isn't something that you see everywhere, particularly on computers. Very often it's a 15% restocking fee. So it's, would be $60 that's not true. At HSN, you get it home. We want you to love it. We at HP want you to love it. And I know with the touchscreen, with the AMD processor, with the solid state drive, with all the creature comforts like the fingerprint reader, like the backlit keyboard, like the high definition video camera, you'll love it. This is a computer that is very, very easy to love and certainly very, very easy to use.
Absolutely. And all it takes from you is a phone call. If you want to shop traditionally, you can stop by our website, hsn.com, and drop it in your basket. You don't even have to ever have shopped here before to be able to take advantage of this. We welcome all of you. We all need a great laptop. We all need a terrific, technology experience. And I will say this because I have an HP, so does Tracy. It's very user-friendly, and every time I sit down to it, I feel like I learned something new.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
I do.
That's a great thing to hear.
And if you've got some random questions, there's all kinds of tips and tricks even built in.
HP Smart is built in. You can, the HP Assistant is there. You can just kind of type any question you have in. I think that one of the best things about HP is just how user-friendly it is as well. When you first set up the computer, it's very, very simple. I will say it might take it a little while. Again, just the very first time setting it up, there's all these free Windows updates that will come to your computer. So just know if you're waiting for it to update for a few minutes, that's just because it's bringing all the latest, best, safest things to you.
This is an incredible, by the way, we want to remind you of the printer.
Oh.
If you didn't see this incredible $59 DeskJet printer from HP, it's still available. I mean, it was a huge hit just a few moments ago, but let's go through the rundown real quickly, 90 seconds.
So here's the thing about that printer. It is one of the smallest printers, which is awesome, but it is a powerful little guy. It's a printer, it's a copier, it's a scanner. We're including 4 months of HP Instant Ink. So you get the cartridges that it comes with, plus 4 months of HP Instant Ink, which means you'll never go to the store to buy ink, etc. We're also including a $25 gift card for even more HP Instant Ink. You could get up to 18 months of additional HP Instant Ink with that card. What it comes down to is you're printing for about 5 to 7 cents per print, even for full